Hey everybody, this is my contest entry into Lastalot, aka Dom's wonderful contest. This background that I've chosen deals with all kinds of strange beings, unearthly creatures, and if anybody recognizes this character, Elric, the white elf. I picked this because anybody that knows him knows this character is truly haunted. He's a tortured soul trapped in the choices that he makes and has made, and is the devastator of his entire race. So, I mean, that just is just messed up. He's just a messed up character. But anyways, I chose this for Dom's contest background for the simple reason that he's asked us 3 different things, and I thought this was kind of fitting. Well, anyways, I just thought it was fitting. So, first question that he asked us. Alright, so my first pick for a ghost story is going to be one that kind of flew under the radar. It's from the director of Pitch Black, David Twohy. It's set during World War II. I like war movies, and this one seemed to fit in. It takes place on a submarine during World War II, an American submarine. They're out on patrol, and they get this call that they're to go and rescue some people from a ship that's been attacked by what they believe to be a German U-boat. So as they go there and they pick up what remains of the crew, and there's barely anyone left of this thing, and it was a medical vessel. There's barely anyone, but they go and pick them up. As soon as they get the people on board, crazy stuff starts to happen. I mean, right here it says U571 means poltergeist. It starts off, with action. They're being hunted by German patrol ship or German destroyer, and depth charges are falling on them and everything. And while all this is happening, they're having poltergeist activity on the boat. So not only are they being hunted outside, but there's something inside that's messing with them. I mean, in such a way that it threatens their lives. I enjoyed the movie a lot. There were some inaccuracies as to the way things go, but you know what? It doesn't matter. There was tension there. There were some spooky moments, I will admit. There were some. And the story wasn't bad. It really wasn't. A lot of the things that happened with the characters were slightly believable. I enjoyed it. Is it for everyone? No, but I enjoyed it. So the question is one of mine. Another one that I'm going to pick and go with, I really liked the take on this, and that is The Others with Nicole Kidman. A mother of 2 in the English setting, waiting for her husband to return from war. This takes place during World War I. Though it takes place during the war, it is not a war film, which I'm sure almost everybody is familiar with this movie. I just liked the whole point of view and the aspect and the twist that it had. It was spooky. It had some pretty spooky elements. So there's my 2 picks for ghost stories. We have Below and The Others. Alright, Dom, here we go for gore. Best gory movie. There's quite a few. I got the Great Gift from Tattooed Doorman, Tumbling Doll Flesh. But I'm not going to go with that. I'm going to go with something that has pretty interesting kills. I actually have 3 DVDs, but one is actually just about one character. And, you see one and you see the other one. And that would be the release of Hatchet. and Hatchet 2. Victor Crowley. In this one, there is just some really cool kills, and I love the use of blood and everything, and the stuff is just so over the top. Gory. It is funny. It is freaking hilarious. I had such a blast with this, and Adam Green is a wonderful director. In his character, he plays a great homage to slasher movies. I just had fun with them. I had a lot of fun with these movies, and highly recommend it to anyone that likes campy, over-the-top gore and horror. Just if you like that kind of stuff, ripping a head in half here. The big, huge, gigantic chainsaw kill of two people in this one. Oh my God. I was literally dying. I was laughing so hard. Something's going on with my dogs. Are being stupid. Actually, my wife's two dogs are just being dumb. But anyways, the crazy kills, the complete campiness of it. Oh my God, it was wonderful. I loved it. I didn't want it to end. I wanted more. So there's those two. Sorry about that. And I have another one. I just watched this one the other day, and God, I realized I really, really like it. It's an action movie. Let's see. I don't think it's Japanese. Yeah, I believe it is Japanese. Oh my God, I can't believe my brain is just going crappy. But anyways, this version that I have, it's called Hard Revenge Millie. It's actually two movies, okay? You have the first one, Hard Revenge Millie, and then you have the second movie, which is Hard Revenge Millie Bloody Battle. This says the Hyper Violence Collection. If you're going to see this, or get this, you can get them separate, but this is the version to get. The one that comes with both movies. They're relatively short, but oh my God, the kills are awesome. Word of warning, I have a problem with little children being tortured or killed. Okay, I have to be honest with you. I find that difficult to deal with because, I find it difficult to deal with. But there is a scene that does take place. They do torture and kill her baby and husband. And they show some of it, but it's done in such a way you can definitely tell the baby's it's fake. Okay, it's not real, and everything. So it didn't bother me that bad. It takes place in the future, and as you can see, this sword kind of comes from a device on her arm, and the sword is just badass. She's just badass. It's the Jack gang, or Jack Brothers gang, or whatever. In the first one that she goes after, they end up killing her husband, totally mutilate her, and she ends up coming back, this cyborg. She has a shotgun knee. It's a shotgun. It is totally awesome. She has a special sword that's just badass, and she just cuts these guys up. I have to say that the second one, Bloody Battle, is my favorite, though you need to watch the first one to kind of set the background and everything of her and Nowhere, because Bloody Battle picks up from where the first one left off. Oh my God, the kills are awesome. And it's just crazy. Like I said, she's turned into a cyborg. It's set in the future, but I don't know, it's a pretty grungy future. But it's really gory, and it is so awesome. I love it. I love stuff like that. So there we go with the second pick of Hatchet and Hatchet 2 and Hard Revenge Millie. Alright, third picks. Mine, it will be the movie Silk that comes from Taiwan. This is about, it's so funny. Dom, you had us pick Ghost Story as the first question. And here I'm picking, The only thing is the gore part, the gore question, gory movie question. It didn't have any ghosts in it, but here I go and pick the Asian horror, and what am I doing? I'm picking another ghost story. But it works in the Asian horror section, so yeah, I'm flooding you with ghost stories, man. Anyways, this movie is Silk. Very fitting title. I won't explain how the title and everything and Silk actually works into the story. Just want you to watch the story to find out for yourselves. But this movie revolves around this cube. Okay, this cube is actually really small, and is called a Menger sponge. Sorry. It is an anti-gravity device. Yeah, a little bit of sci-fi there, but not much. Trust me. There is a corporation that hires a guy to get this, to have this device, because he has this in his possession, and to find out how it works and to replicate it. And you'll learn more about it. So anyways, this guy ends up hiring this other guy from a special unit within the police department. It's kind of weird because I think he's part of the police, but he's not. It's very strange. They don't quite explain everything for that. But anyways, he works with the police, and he has a special gift that it's nothing supernatural or anything, but it's just that he has great observation skills. Okay, he notices little details in things. He can read lips from far distances. You know, he's just a very talented guy. Anyways, they hire him. The guy who has this cube hires him because they have trapped a ghost within a room. I know, and you're thinking, well, wait a minute. You got an anti-gravity cube. You got a government that wants it replicated and to make money off of it. And you have a special operative with, observational skills. And you have a ghost? Trust me, it all makes sense. Anyways, they have a ghost. And yes, this cube has very much to do with the ghost. As you can see, the ghost of a kid, and it's actually this kid, okay, is inside this cube on the cover. Thinking, well, does it happen in the movie? Watch the movie to find out. It is a slam-bang, action-packed movie at the beginning. I mean, stuff's just going on and crazy. And it turns into a pretty freaky, very suspenseful ghost story. Yeah, it's crazy, okay, the things that are going on. And once they reveal how this cube comes into play, how the ghosts come into play, it's just a messed up story. I mean, with all, J-horrors and that kind of stuff, they do have these kind of, messed up stories to them, but this one is just crazy, and very good. I really, really enjoy this. Is definitely one of my all-time favorite Asian horror movies. So if you haven't seen it, go out, pick it up. I don't believe you're going to be disappointed. The next one that I picked, I know we're only supposed to pick one, but since I've been picking quite a few, because I've been having such a hard time, I wanted to get some good movies to you and everything for your contest, and I was having a hard time settling on one. So I decided if I can't do it for one area, I'm just going to go across the board and give you a couple for each question. Next one I just finished watching again, and that is Reincarnation. It is part of the 8 Films to Die For, but it's from the original series. Okay, the first ones. All right, the After Dark Horror Fest. I know they're up to number 4, and then they have the After Dark Originals, but this one is from the first ones. It is a J-horror, and it's called Reincarnation. This is a crazy, wild friggin' ride, okay? It does not stop from the opening to the ending. And a lot of people had a problem with it because there was so much going on and they got lost. The reason for this, and this is what I believe, is because they just didn't spend time with it and pay attention. Okay? It is a film that you just can't get up, walk away, grab something to eat, and come back and just keep picking up. I mean, if you pause it, that's one thing. But if it's playing and you're looking around, you're talking to someone, trust me, you're going to miss a lot of vital information. It makes crystal clear sense, okay? But you got to pay attention. It's about, there were some murders that took place in a hotel, okay? This professor killed his whole family and killed everyone that worked within the hotel. You know, they say he went crazy and then he killed himself. Well, years and years later, I mean, not just years, I mean, a couple decades later, this director wants to make a movie, and it revolves around the killings of the professor did in the hotel. So he goes and he hires actors and got the film crew, and he's all ready to go. Well, he is having the whole entire hotel rebuilt, okay, from the inside, not the outside, not the whole thing, let me take that back, but the interior of the hotel rebuilt with inside a film studio or soundstage. But to get into the feel, he decides to take all his actors to the actual hotel that has been shut down because of the heinous murders that were committed by the professor. You know what? This just opens up a whole messed up can of worms. Okay? It's, God. And I'm just going to say this. You know what? Hopefully no one's going to take offense to it. But the doll in this thing, man, that doll is so fucked. Just, oh my God. That doll, damn it. You know, it's just messed up. It is just messed up. It has some truly, truly spooky scenes. I sat here and watched it, and as you can see, there's daylight. This is the middle of the freaking day, okay? It's almost noon here. This movie creeped me out. All right, and I've seen it a few times, and it still creeped me out. You really want to be freaked? Watch it in the dark, you know, where you have a hallway next to you or around you or whatever, and you can't see down that damn hallway. This shit's truly messed up. I love this. I love both these movies. So like I said, I couldn't pick between the two. There's a few other ones that I like. Pulse, which one scene just freaked the crap out of me, still does. There's another one that I have, that I want. I don't have it yet, called Premonition. And that one, I just want that movie. I want Premonition. I'm not going to talk about it, but I want Premonition. Anyway, so here we go. Reincarnation. Movie not to be missed. Definitely extremely freaky. I love the way that they burned in the subtitles, because the subtitles are so easy to read. Okay, it's not like some, I mean, Silk, it has, sometimes they're talking so fast, things are happening so fast, you can actually kind of miss it, and because there's so much going on screen, you gotta kind of take your, you know, attention away. But both of these movies, excellent, very creepy, very scary. This one had a little more scares in it than this one, but I love both of them. And the titles are very fitting. So there you go, Dom. I hope that this is adequate enough for you. Sorry for flooding you with you. Of course, another ghost story. Go figure. Sorry for flooding you with, you know, so many different movies, but I was having a hard time picking, so I just said to hell with it. I'm just going to give them more choices, more options. So I hope I've met the criteria for, I've done all 3 questions, and there you go. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed the background too. So take care, Dom. Take care of everyone, and you know, come on, enter his contest. Let's show some love, and you know, enter everybody else's contest. I mean, they're doing this for us guys, just to give back to the community, and this community has been just great. I mean, it's getting back to what it was meant to be. So, love everybody. Take care, everyone, and until my next video, whatever that may be, take care, and we'll catch you later.